into the Playmakers, your one-stop shop for all things KU sports. My name is Lydia Taylor, and alongside me are my favorite sports nerds, Kevin Gray and Nick Cousin. Today, we are going to take a look at baseball, men's golf, tennis, swimming, and we will be taking a look at men's basketball in this weekend's game against Iowa State. Stay tuned for your inside look at all the plays exclusively on the Playmakers. Welcome back, you guys. The Jayhawks baseball team just finished a game against BYU, unfortunately falling to them 11-10. But they came back in the 9th inning with 5 runs. You guys were there for the beginning of the game. Tell me what you guys saw.
Well, yeah, I mean, it sounded like a little too much too late there for Kansas, but it seemed like they had a chance early on. It was a pitching battle. Johnny Henry got the start for KU, and they started out in the 3rd inning. They scored 4 runs.
Yeah, they scored the first runs of the game. Michael Tinsley finished it up with a 2-run double.
That cleared the bases.
That cleared the bases, and it looked like the Jayhawks were on their way to not an easy win, but a certain win. Right. And then the next half inning, they gave up 3 runs and only had a 4-3 lead then. Yeah.
And then they took out John Hander, brought in Zach Laban, and he struggled. He gave up 2 more runs in the 5th and 3 more in the 6th inning before bringing in Ryan Ralston, who got his first appearance on the mound this season.
Did not show up, unfortunately. But anyways, guys, did you have one last thing to say?
Yes, Jovan Afner, with the SportsCenter Top Play nominee,
Human highlight reel.
He went back to the fence and made an unbelievable catch again. That's his 4th one in the last 2 years. So he's really doing great things in the outfield.
Yeah, awesome. All right, guys, just some more great things. Kansas is bringing home some hardware to Lawrence. Whose hardware? The golf team. And there were 2 amazing performances by Ben Welly and Chase Hanna. Guys, give me a little bit of a taste of what they played like.
Ben Welly's been great all year, the senior leader of this golf team, and he got his 2nd individual title in Louisiana this weekend. He finished his last round with 4 birdies and a bogey-free front 9. Very impressive. And out of the 7 events this season that he's played in, 4 of them have been top 5 finishes. So that's also very impressive. And he also beat out the NCAA runner-up individual last year in the NCAA's Thomas Detree of Illinois by 1 stroke.
Illinois as a team last year was the NCAA runner-up. Losing to USC in the final, and Kansas almost beat them.
And they're the number 1 team this year.
Exactly, yeah, they're still the number 1 team, and Kansas almost beat them, only lost by a stroke. So really encouraging for this Jayhawk team.
Right, exactly. And then the other guy that I mentioned, Chase Hanna. Very strong performance from him, as always, but what was he playing like?
Well, he struggled a lot in the fall season. It was good to see him come out. He tied for 3rd, and he finished in the top 5, being tied at 3rd, but he struggled in the final round. Still managed to fire off 9 birdies, though, which puts him in the top 25% of the 78 golfer field. And also, freshman Charlie Healer, very impressive for him. Back-to-back weeks finishing in the top 5, finished in a tie for 2nd at -3, which put him on the all-tournament honors team.
Yeah, and then you talk about Connor Peck. He even finished at par. He now has 8 rounds on the season where he finished even par or better. And that's 2nd most on the team, and he's not one of the 2 best starters or golfers on this team. So if you can really rely on him to get even par or better, it really sets the Jayhawks up for success every weekend.
Right, exactly. And this team sounds like they need to be having a little bit of time to cool off, which is exactly what they are going to get.
Because they're flame right now.
They're flame right now. They have 3 weeks until their next match, which will be the Desert Shootout March 18th and 19th in Phoenix, Arizona. So I don't know how much they're going to cool down when they're down there, but it's good to see them playing great. Coming up, guys, it is time for men's basketball. With a powerful win over Texas, they head into this weekend's battle against Iowa State confidently ready to close out conference play. Stick with us for much more.